Hey everyone, welcome to the video on the members only site. Let everybody know, man, that this site is just exclusive content for you guys. Now, I wanted to address one thing, one percenters and why people don't like them. You know, a lot of people lately, because I've been doing the biker news stuff, they've been saying, hey, why you being so hard on them? Truth be told, man, I'm one of the biggest supporters of one percenters. I'm one of the biggest supporters of motorcycle club rights. And, you know, I didn't want to be the one that fell into, well, everything that they do, well, it's the cop's fault or Leo's fault. That ain't presenting both sides of the story. And Insane Throttle's been proud to be able to present both sides of the story. Yeah, we lapsed on it because we were getting, we've been accused of whittle waddling, whatever. Yeah, you're good with that, you're good with that. You know what? My personal opinion is it depends on the topic that we're discussing. So, let's get into why people don't like one percenters. Basically, you got that crowd and you got the hardcore supporters. Now, everybody who's ever ridden, I don't care what they have to say, always wanted to be in a motorcycle club. And when their dreams get dashed or, they don't fit into the one club that they always wish, then they turn on the clubs. Now, I'm not saying everybody's like that. Personally, I enjoy being an independent biker, okay? I've been through the club stuff, and personally, it's expensive and a lot of a headache, man. It's a lot of political stuff. Depending on what club you're in, you're always watching your back, where you're at. And that's just something that don't fit my lifestyle anymore. Independence, I love being able to go out there, do what I want, talk to who I want. I don't care what club you're in, I get to talk to them, where I wouldn't be able to do that. So, why don't people, some of them anyway, don't like one percenters? Maybe it has to do, and I've seen this before, of when somebody gets a patch from a one percenter club, all of a sudden they're Superman. Patch power, if you will. Seen it a million times. Their attitude changes, their whole composure towards others change. The God complex, as I call it. And that's something that right now one percenters really don't need. Especially when you're in the news. And one of my main arguments has always been clubs need to start policing themselves if they don't like being in the news, they don't like all the heat from the cops, and more importantly, losing support among not only independents, but the general public in general, okay? Something needs to change. Now, with me saying that on, say, our biker news site on YouTube or some of the editorials that I do, people just don't understand it or they just don't care. But then it comes to the point where, well, if you don't care what others think, well, why should they care about you? One of the biggest things that has been an argument within the community as of late is protocol. Personally, I see it as an archaic thing of the past. You just can't go around trying to police a new generation of bikers that want to start up, say, a riding club or an MC, because people do not want to choose sides anymore. They just want to ride, party with their friends, and hey, throw on some colors. Now, I've been one of those that, if you didn't do it the right way through protocol, then you weren't a legitimate club. But who am I to say something like that? Really, I always felt, well, if you can, defend your patch and stuff, hey, you got the right to wear what you want to wear. But, sitting back again, I don't think it's doing nothing to help the MC scene. All I think is it's turning new jacks away from you as club members. And if you look at the Harley Davidson thing, their sales are down big time with new riders. Now, equate that to MCs, man. There ain't a lot of people out there looking to join these bigger clubs or get involved with all the politics. They just want to go to work, help their families out, and ride with their friends and stuff. So that's where I think I kind of am on protocol. And reason why I think a lot of people are not liking one percenters right now is because of that protocol stuff. Now, I understand the streets. I understand it's never going to change, but maybe it's time they look at that type of stuff. But one of the most important things is people do not want to be associated with any criminal activities. And the propaganda war that DeLeo and the media wage on one percenter clubs, it's hitting home with a lot of civilians and a lot of bikers because they believe that stuff. They don't think that, hey, it's one or two people doing it, or some bad apples that are giving the club a bad name. But then you have to sit back and think, well, if that is truly the case, then why ain't the clubs taking care of it? Personally, I don't believe in violence, or I don't believe in especially dealing drugs or any of that type of stuff. So when that kind of stuff happens, the clubs need to step up and say, hey, we ain't accepting this stuff, and they need to put their side of the story out to the press, because right now they're getting killed in the press with this well, we don't talk to people crap. That's just not going to cut it in 2019. That might have cut it in 1970 and 80 and the early 90s, but that sure the hell ain't going to cut it anymore. Technology is everywhere. People are more informed today than they have ever been in this lifestyle. It used to be where we would used to wait a month, get a new edition of Biker Magazine or Outlaw Biker Magazine or Easy Riders, and that was our view into the lifestyle at that time. Now you got all kinds of stuff. You got biker news sites like Insane Throttle coming up, and you got the internet where they can boom, just put in a couple keywords and they get to see what they want to see. For example, you to put Hell's Angels in the search box, and all the news articles will start popping up on that subject. So people are more informed today, and evolution does take place in other lifestyles and in life in general. And if MCs want to stay relevant, if you will, they need to do that as well. They need to evolve and understand the people that they're dealing with nowadays are not the ones that they used to be. I remember honor, loyalty, and all that stuff used to be huge. Now it's not so much. So you got a different mindset within the biker community. And to be honest, a lot of people who used to not like Leo actually join their organizations now because they are sick of it. They want something different. And you know what? They feel that's the best place to go, which, wow, that was unheard of back in the day, riding with a Leo club or something. But, those are just some of my points on what I think of why people don't like one percenters. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying the members only section. I am working my hardest to get some more content on there. I'm going to try to do at least once a week an editorial on a subject. And of course, I'm going to keep on producing these videos. We'll get some podcasts for you guys going. I really appreciate all the donations and stuff. Those just go to help the show and, help with the platform a little bit. Because, God forbid YouTube or the other social media places, don't censor and stuff like that. But appreciate everything, guys. And, hopefully we'll get this, also that community board we just put up. You'll have classifieds over there, the whole 9 yards. So get over there, get it populated, spread the word for us. I really appreciate all the support that you guys give, and welcome to the members only section.